This week, more than 100 rare Model A cars are going to be driving all around the mountains.
The Model A Ford Club of Colorado is hosting the High Country Tour in Breck this week. That's where our man in the mountains, Matt Renew, is this morning. And Matt, this is awesome one. First of all, love that you're in one right now, but it's been a long time since the club drove into Colorado.
Isn't this great, Jordan and Erica? These cars are so amazing, and they haven't done this event since 2009 here in Breckenridge, but they're back with these Model A cars, some of which are some of the rarest in the country, dating back to the late 1920s and early 1930s.
Of all the cars driving into Breckenridge,
my car is technically called a 400A.
Mike Larita is popping the hood on one of the oldest.
All 1928 through 1931 Ford.
He's the president of the Model A Ford Car Club of Colorado.
40 horsepower, 4-cylinder.
And for the first time in 14 years, they're hosting the High Country Tour.
The last High Country Tour we actually had was here in 2009.
With more than 120 Model A cars rambling into Breckenridge from 22 states.
Many of these cars drove from Texas or California, or I know somebody was driving from either Kentucky or Virginia.
Where they'll hit the road and tour the mountains of Colorado.
It is an unusual event, and anybody who sees them just lights up. So it's fun. You honk your horn at them.
In rare cars that are low tech.
No power steering, no power brakes, no power windows, no radio.
But for collectors like Bill McNeil, have been a lifelong passion.
Bought my first one in 1958. I was 14 years old, and I got it put together and put on the road, and I drove it to high school.
Preserving cars that some won't say how much money they spent on.
That I can't tell. My wife will hear.
But Mike says have been keeping American car history rolling for nearly 100 years.
See, I always honk and wave and just keep on going.
And they are going. These cars are pretty amazing, and there are people from 22 states that drove here, a couple from New Zealand as well, although they didn't bring their car, but they are representing. You know, they can cost a little bit of money to buy up front. You can spend anywhere from $12,000, the average is around $20,000. They can go up to $50,000 to buy these. Just a paint job to restore these things can be about $10,000, but Jordan and Erica, owners will tell you that they are worth every penny, and just cruising around this morning in Breckenridge with the top down, and it's about, I don't know, 41 degrees, and so we're keeping it cool this morning.
You know what, Matt? You're not wearing a hat, so it's warm enough for you. Looks like a pretty good assignment this morning.
This is great. You know, 50 years of my life, and this is the first time I've been in a Model A, and the first time I've done this in Breckenridge, and it's not a bad ride. Very comfortable.
Oh, looks like a fun time there, Matt. All right, thank you.